Welcome. If this is your first time, I'm Kyle and I am one half of the Wandering Shores. So my wife Michelle and I have been full-time for almost 5 years now, and we boondock almost exclusively. And today what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk you through a lot of the available free camping outside of Quartzsite, Arizona here currently on Plomosa Road, but I'm also going to take you inside and show you an overhead view of a lot of the other free camping. Now, why is this important? Yes, I know there is a lot of free camping, but there's a lot of paid camping here too. Many of you may have found our channel originally from the video I did on Imperial Dam, the long-term visitor area. Well, there are long-term visitor areas here in Quartzsite, Plomosa South, Plomosa North, Tyson Wells, etc. However, many of you also know that the fees are likely to go up from $180 for 7 months to $600 for 7 months starting next year, the end of 2025. So I want to take you and show you what amazing spots you have that you can stay here in Quartzsite for free. Currently, this is the Monday after the Big Ten event, so people are pulling out. That road's a lot busier than it normally is, but here's just kind of a scan around of our favorite spot. So as I was saying, Plomosa Road is probably about 8 or 9 miles at least full of dispersed camping with a 14-day stay limit. There is a camp post right as you turn off of I-95, and you'll see them on the right-hand side. I'm going to show you when we go inside exactly where that is or where that campsite is. You can pick up your permit, but 14-day stay limit. I'm going to show you the resources available in this area. And if you enjoy free camping and boondocking across the United States, well, we've got a lot more for you. If you haven't already checked out thewanderingshores.com, and we have an interactive Google map there where you can see all of the spots we've done campsite reviews of, as well as things to do in the area. As I always do, I'm going to talk about the resources available in the area. So we're going to talk about where do you dump, where do you get water, where do you throw out trash, what laundromats are an option, what about groceries. Quartzsite is a very small town. There are a few resources available, but many of them, or many people that are here, end up going up to either Parker, Arizona, and or they head over to Blythe, California. So let me take you inside, show you a little bit about the other areas that are available here for free, and it'll help you avoid the $600 fee increase next year. Hi everyone. Okay, now we're inside, and I want to kind of give you a Google overview of not only Plomosa Road, but also some of the other amazing free boondocking in the area. So as you can see, here is Arizona. We're going to scroll in right here to this cluster of things. We're going to talk about the little flags, and we're going to also talk about the stars. So let's start right where we started the intro, and that is Plomosa Road. As you can see, it's about 8 miles north of Quartzsite itself. I am going to put all of these GPS coordinates on the video description, so be sure to check those out. But let me switch over to the satellite map and show you. So we're going to turn right coming from Quartzsite, and you're going to go down, and you're going to see all kinds of boondocking along this entire way down here. So, but we've already kind of showed you an overview of that. Let's go a little bit and look at some of the other boondocking. Now, one thing I want to remind you is in November, or I'm sorry, in September of 2025, so later this year, they're going to be increasing the fees in the long-term visitor area. From what I'm hearing, the approval was given to increase it almost 300% to the $600 for what used to be the $180 pass for the season. So this is going to go through with you some of the other free areas. High Jolly is just a little bit north of Quartzsite and south of Plomosa. This is another area from BLM that has a 14-day stay limit on it. It's a little bit closer, but as you can see, it's not quite as large of an area as Plomosa Road is. But that's another free option. High Jolly, right there just north of town. Now, as you come into town, you're going to see, if you go to what is west of town, over here, I'm going to pull this up and show you. Here is some more free boondocking out this way as well. As you can see, Dome Rock, this is Dome Rock. This whole area in here is also free camping with a 14-day stay limit. If you go over a little bit to the right, to the east of town, you're going to find some small boondocking over here in this area as well. So again, lots of free camping. This is Plomosa. This area right in here is going to be all of the long-term visitor area parking. So obviously you're going to have to avoid that if you're trying to avoid the fees. As you go a little bit further south of town, we've got Roadrunner. Let me zoom in on Roadrunner. Roadrunner is a very popular area. A lot of the big RV manufacturers have events here. I know, for example, Grand Design has their local Quartzsite rally right in this area as well. 14-day stay limit, completely free. You go a little bit further outside of town, you're coming over here, and you've got Kofa View. Again, this is probably, I would say, maybe 10 minutes outside of town, not too far, and this is Palm Canyon, I believe, yes. So again, more boondocking south of town as well. Again, this is all on BLM land, 14-day stay limit, and there is no fee for that. But obviously, you're going to have to move every 14 days. Now, let's take you in, as we always do, and show you the resources that are available in the area. I mentioned in the opening that Parker, Arizona, and Blythe, California are probably the largest of the cities around that would have like a Walmart. But let me show you what is available in Quartzsite. Let's zoom in here. I'm going to show you first the grocery stores. There's really three primary options. There's Roadrunner right here in town, Coyote Fresh, and Dollar General Market. Now this Dollar General is not a standard Dollar General. This is a Dollar General that has groceries available. So I'm going to put the link to all of these in the video description, so be sure to check them out. If you're looking for laundromats, you've got three options in town. You've got Patty's, you've got Main Street, and then just north, you've got Palm Plaza Laundromat as well. So those are going to be linked there. Now, since you're going to be staying on public land for 14 days for free, you're probably going to have to pay to dump, at least your tanks and possibly to get water. The two best options are RV Relief and the Pit Stop. The Pit Stop has been around Quartzsite for decades, I'm sure. RV Relief has only been open for maybe 3 or 4 years at most, but we tend to go over there. It's just a little bit easier to get in and out. They have a very efficient, you basically pull in here. These are dump stations. You pull around here, you can get water, and then this is a propane fill right here. This is drinkable water and ice. This year in 2025, in January 2025, this ice machine and water dispenser was broken, but I'm sure they'll have it fixed by the next time we head that way. And then the Pit Stop also has the same stuff. They have dump, they have water available. Now, for trash, since you're going to be out on BLM land, the best option is the transfer station just north of town. But as you can see here, keep an eye, you can kind of see that they are only open Sunday through Wednesday during the winter. So you're not going to be able to go on the weekends. So you're going to have to get there early in the week if you want to do that. But it's free, which is a key. And I think that's all of the pins that I had saved. There is a post office in town. There are a few mail delivery services that can accept packages for you in town as well. We don't actually use those, so I'm not real familiar with them, but they are available for a small monthly fee, I think is how it runs. So I hope this information is helpful. Again, this winter coming up in 2025, these fees are going up for the long-term visitor area. And if you weren't aware, one of the things that's complicating all of this is that the fees are only going up for the Yuma field office, which includes Imperial Dam down near Yuma, and then the LTVAs that are there in Quartzsite. So Plomosa, Tyson Wells, North and South Plomosa. So if you're looking to stay at one of the other LTVAs, either over near Blythe or maybe the hot springs that are down in Southern California or even Pilot Knob, you're going to have a whole nother pass for those because that's not part of the Yuma field office. So those fees are not included in this new $600 fee for 7 months. But just keep that in mind. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to put them in the comment section below. We're always here to help. Please check out thewanderingshores.com. We have an interactive map with all of our campsite reviews as well as things to do in the area. See you next week, everyone.